experts in the field were speaking about disclosure, and when I heard that they typically waited 1 year, I couldn't believe that it would take that long. And then I came to understand more so about what disclosure is all about. Like, I came to understand just how important it is to prepare people.
Basically, we're going to do some acts here. This first act is what a unhealthy, or we call it a staggered disclosure or discovery phase, which is kind of what not to do in a disclosure. We're going to be in like a home setting. So just so you know what's going on, Steve is going to be the male addict trying to, well, he's going to be the male addict, you'll get it. I'm going to be behind him here, I'm going to be his thoughts, okay? So I'm going to be talking and kind of sharing what's going on in his head, while he'll be speaking out what he's actually saying. Mary is the spouse, and then Trina will be her thoughts. Okay, so you know what's going on. We'll be the thoughts. They'll be speaking it out, and we'll kind of show what it looks like to have a disclosure that's not the best way to do it. And then we're going to go into a proper therapeutic disclosure. Okay, so Act 1.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I can't believe their business meeting was held at a strip club this week. Oh my gosh. Ew, oh, those naked dancing girls. Oh, I could never compete with them. Oh my gosh, did he put money in one of their waistbands? Oh, I can't stand it.
What exactly went on at that strip club? I just feel like there's something you're not telling me.
Oh no, we've been going once a month for the last year. If she only knew that, I'd lose my family. What have I done?
Nothing, really. What's going on?
Yeah, right. I know I've caught him with porn in the past that he denied using. There's more to this, I just know it. God, this is gonna ruin our marriage if he's been doing all that stuff at the strip club. Oh my gosh. I just have to know what's going on.
You lied about the porn. Why wouldn't you be lying about this? I can't live like this.
This is bad. I gotta tell her something or she's not gonna stop.
Well, I want to tell you because I didn't want to hurt you. One of the girls did come on really strong and everyone was cheering me on to let her do a lap dance, and that's all that happened.
That's disgusting. I knew it, you liar!
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. You don't just hire a lap dancer your first time at a strip club.
Was this really your first time at that strip club? Your business meetings are once a week.
It's been every month. I can't let her know that. I thought we were past this.
It was time, I told you.
Yeah, he lied before. He doesn't even want to have sex with me anymore, practically.
You lied before. Why would you be telling the truth now? I can't live in a relationship based on lies and secrets.
Oh shoot, I've got to tell her. I've carried this guilty secret for so long.
All right, you're right. We've been holding our meetings at the club 5 or 6 times, but that's it. And that's the truth. It's really no big deal.
I knew it. I can't trust the thing you say.
I just didn't want to upset you.
What is this $100 phone call to a 900 number last month?
Oh crap, I can't believe I made that call. This is gonna ruin us. I can't tell her.
I have no idea. That just must be a mistake.
Oh, he expects me to believe that.
I'm gonna call and find out. I don't believe a word you say. I can see it in your face.
All right, I'm so ashamed. I'm so ashamed to tell you this, but I did call that number. It was because you were at your sister's that week, and I couldn't get a hold of you. I know I shouldn't have done it. I just know it.
You're never gonna make it. He doesn't even want me anymore. He prefers strippers and phone sex. God, I can never compete with those young performers. This marriage is doomed. I'll never be able to trust him again, and our children won't have a father. My life is over.
I'm glad this much is out. Things have gotten so out of control. How could I ever show her that I can be trusted when there's still so much she could never know about? That was the end of a period of showing what a unhealthy disclosure looks like, what a messy disclosure. Now we're going to move into the therapist office and contrast that with a therapeutic disclosure, what we do with clients to help them disclose in a much more positive way, a way that's less destructive and destroying of trust like this was, these lies, this staggered way of doing it. So we're going to be in the therapist office now and do what we kind of show you a little bit about what we do there.
Hey, Andrew.
Hey, Steve.
How's it going?
Good. I'm glad you made it. You've done a great job with our work together, getting prepared for this disclosure. You've worked through your wife's cost letter, understanding the pain that she's gone through, and you've done a great job of getting sobriety under your belt. You've been sober for over 90 days. I really loved how you moved past your shame in your men's group, and you're just ready to connect with your wife now, share everything. Be empathetic with her. So I really want you to tune in to her pain and not be defensive, not hold back, but to be empathetic and to share with her in a real open and honest way, so she doesn't feel like she has to pull information from you. So you think you're ready to go to that?
Thanks for all of that. I think I am, but make sure you're just right there next to me.
Yeah, I'll be right here
to help for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Steve, you're going to do great. It's good to see you.
Thanks, Drew. I appreciate that.
Hi, Mary. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm glad you're good. I know you've done a lot of hard work getting ready for today. You've thought through the questions of things that you really need to know to be at peace and to make good decisions about your future. And you've worked past a lot of the anger so that you'll be able to hear this, even though it's going to be really painful. I know you won't be reacting from that rage. You'll be able to absorb what you need to know and just stay with the pain instead of shaming and blaming and back. And I'm glad you drove separately, because sometimes after this it's really hard to drive home together. And I remember you have some plans for after this. Your friend is meeting you.
Yes.
Yeah, and you've got childcare plans, so you can have an evening to just reflect to yourself. And you have, and I think Steve might be going to be somewhere else tonight, so that you can have your space.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, I'm glad. Okay, I'm going to be here with you. I'll help keep things slow and keep checking in with how you're doing.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, well, Steve, you've got your worksheet there, and you're ready just to get started?
I guess so. It's really different.
Yeah.
For all of this. So the reason why I'm disclosing the following information with you is because I realize that I've destroyed the trust in this relationship, and that I have deeply wounded you. I want you to know exactly what I've done so you can move forward and begin to heal and work through the incredible pain that I've caused you. You deserve to know the full truth of what I've done, and I don't want to hold on to any more secrets from you in this relationship. I'm so sorry. And so from 2000 to present, I have viewed pornography online 1 to 3 times a week, and I've masturbated to it. I typically did this when you were in bed or when I was at home alone. I would erase the history on the search engine so you wouldn't be able to catch me. That one time you did catch me, I'd lied, telling you that it was just something I had frequently struggled with. That wasn't a big issue for me. I'm just so sorry for that.
Just check in with her now and just see how she's doing after that.
Just, I'm so sorry.
You ready to move on there?
Yes.
From January 2011 to December 2011, I went to the strip club 10 times. I went with colleagues to our monthly business meetings. During these visits, I paid for a lap dance nearly every single time. Although my behavior was completely inappropriate, I did not have oral or sexual intercourse during these visits. The cost of these lap dances were $100 a dance. I spent approximately $1,000 on lap dances in the past year.
Just check in with Mary a little bit. I saw her wince there.
You know, I was just thinking that weekend I had surgery. You must have come to the hospital and visited me. Went straight to the strip club.
Yeah, I did. It was really selfish of me. I could have stayed with you longer, or gone home and relieved your parents from babysitting. But instead, I took the opportunity to go to the strip club instead. It was very wrong to do that. I'm so sorry for having hurt you. You didn't deserve that.
We can move on to the next one, or how do you feel, Mary? Are you ready to move on? Are you committed?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Okay. It was from June 2011 to August 2011. I made 3 calls to a 900 number for phone sex. I masturbated each time. This happened when you were away from the house. The first time I lied and convinced you that it was a mistake on the phone bill. The total cost of these calls were $75 each, which totaled to $225. So the total approximate cost to us so far has been $1,220.
And you know how we've been struggling financially.
Just look at her, and I know you're feeling ashamed, but to really connect with her pain and not get too close.
I think that was all on that's all on your list? Okay.
That's everything.
Good job. Mary, were there any questions you had left that didn't get answered at this point?
You know, I just want to ask you, were the children ever around when you were at home watching porn?
I would never do that. No, children would never